Hi guys, welcome to Forex Trading Freedom. My name is Boy, and in this video I just want to give you a short outlook on the markets this week. Today is Thursday. I'm going to be recording videos every Sunday, and then I'll be able to give you a proper forecast throughout the week. But since it's my first video, I thought I would decide to give you basic rundown on what you can expect in the markets this week, and maybe we can catch some trends and catch some pips as well. Alright, so I'll just go through a few pairs right now. So I'm looking at the Australian USD. This is the daily chart here, and as you can see, we've got like a support and resistance line here. So it looks like it's for the past, since January, it's been pretty bullish. So the market looks like it's gone pretty high up there. So if we zoom in right now, looks like that there seems to be a bounce off this support line here. So as you can see, the went up to the support line. I think it's a 0.76819, and then it seemed to have tested that resistance line and sort of like dropped down from there. So we can sort of like see like a nice consolidation pattern here. So what's happened is it's dropped down and it looks like it's booming back up. If you actually got down to that, if you sort of like timed the entry there, you would have been able to get a couple of good pips out of that one. So let's say that you got in there. Your profit potential, if you sort of like had your stop loss at 36 or 35 pips there, you would have got like 1 to 3, maybe like a 1 to 3 type of reward ratio there. So that's pretty good. As you can see, so it went up to the resistance line and it hit the support, and then it bounced back up. So looks like it's halfway there. We'll see what happens, but looks like it's going to continue on a bullish pattern there. So that's the Australian AUD on the daily chart. So let's have a look at the Euro Japanese currency. It looks like that it went down, then it went up and went down again as well. So there was like a nice resistance at the 127 level, and looks like that went down. It broke through the support, and then it went down and then hit another support there at the 123, and it bounced back up. So it looks like that's a nice zone there that which you can trade off there. The pattern looks pretty good. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. So I'm banking. I'm thinking that it will reverse. So if you have a look at candlesticks, you'll find that if you find like a straight bullish or a bearish pattern, there's always going to be a reversal, and it's going to be particularly strong with this one as well, because it's like a straight up 1, 2, 3, 6, 5 pattern there. So yeah, I reckon we're probably going to see some sort of reversal around this point here. So you might want to hold your horses and get in on that one there. So that's going to be pretty good. Let's say that does have like a reversal right here. What we can do, we can probably set like a stop loss here at 72, maybe around here. I don't know where it's going to reverse, but I believe it will reverse. And it might go back up to this point here. So look at how many pips there. Let's say it does do that, and it does reverse back up to the resistance line. You're looking at 341 pips. That's pretty good. And you can probably set your stop loss at 52 or something like that. That's if it continues going and you see some sort of reversal pattern there. So this is another thing that you can keep an eye on there. Okay, so let's have a look at the Euro USD. So I've got some indicators happening there. I've got my MACD, I've got my support resistance, I've also got some more EMA exponential moving averages happening there. Okay, so for this one, you can clearly see that it tested the support level here. So this is a very strong support level there. And what you could have done is, when you saw the bullish signal there, you could have gotten in. So you can sort of like see that it did test, and then all of a sudden, boom, went up to there. And that run here, it looks like it hit another support. I didn't draw this one in, but you can see that it went up to test that one there, tested there. So there's 2 taps there, and it broke through. So it looks like that this will continue on. So it's broken through the resistance, and yeah, it's going through. So what we'll probably have to try and do is check for evidence that it's going to continue this move. If it does, get in and then ride the trends and see how we go there. The EMA is looking pretty positive there, so it's looking that it's all pretty positive. It's all bearish. I mean, sorry, it's all bullish right now. And the EMA, it's in the, however, the EMA seems to be slowing down, so you might see a crossover there happening. It is in the overbought section, so you might want to be careful of that one there. Obviously, you might not see a complete, you might not see everything, such as there's not going to be all lights are green and everything like that. It's never usually the case, but that's one of those things. You have to have a look at it. Another thing I'd like to say is you might notice that there's a nice cup and handle pattern there, so you can see there's down, down. So it looks like this will break out. So it's broken through the top support line, top resistance line, and it looks like it's going to break out. So this is going to be pretty interesting. It's a bit hesitant because of the MACD, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, so that one looks pretty good. The Euro USD, I like trading this one. This one's a fun one to do. The trends are pretty easy to predict, and it's pretty standard. Like goes up, goes down. It's like not too crazy. Let's have a look at USD CAD. So the USD CAD was quite interesting. It went all the way up, then crashed right there, and it went all the way down. So it looks like it's hitting a nice support level here. So it tested right there, went up, went down, tested another support level. So you might see a continuation here. So it might actually break through the support, continues to go down, or it might bounce off the support and go back up to the resistance line right there. Looks like you can see that the indicators there, it's definitely a bearish pattern there. However, if you look to the left there, you can see that it's gone up from there. So it hasn't really broken through from there if you check that one out. So let's have a look at the back, looking to the left. So yeah, it did in 5th of July 2015, it got to that level there. So you're looking at a support level about a year ago, so it's hitting there. So we don't really know what's going to happen. Obviously, no one really knows what's going to happen in the markets. If they do, they shouldn't be trading, right? They should be running the universe. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to see what happens. Let's collect some evidence and see where this one goes. So it would have been good if we knew how to get into that point there. If we did, we would have made a lot of money. Check that one out. So that's like, how many pips there? It's 1,626 pips. How good is that? Imagine if you got in right there and you got out right there or something like that. Beautiful. So yeah, so let's have a look and see how that one goes. Maybe it's probably going to continue testing, but I'll wait until it hits this zone here, and we're going to try and find what's going to happen at this area there. Okay, let's have a look at the last one. I won't go through all the pairs, but I'll just go for a few of them. So I just had this on the line chart. Let's just switch this over to the candlesticks one. Okay, beautiful. So in the past, it went up, went down, tested the the resistance there, went down, broke through the support around that area there, and broke through and went right down. So I traded these ones there. So I got, you can see where I traded there, and I traded there as well. So I was writing a couple of them. I was doing a bit of scalping techniques. I shouldn't really scalp, but yeah, it's sometimes you just want to scalp and sometimes you don't. So anyway, yeah, so it hit that support line there, and it went all the way up to that resistance line there. So let's say if it does go down to there, I would get in and trade that one, but we're looking at a long time to wait to that one. We don't know what's going to happen. But there seems to be a lot of testing going on here. There's a very strong resistance level there. So it's testing it quite a bit. If it does break through, it'll be a pretty good bullish trend right there. So we'll see what happens with the Australian CAD. And yeah, so that's the forecast. Today is the 7th of April. It's a nice day in Perth today, and yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video, and that's me signing off. Please subscribe to my email newsletter. Just go to forextradingfreedom.com, and I'll send you a lot of good stuff. Yeah, so make sure you always trade well and live well, and always study hard as well. Study your ass off when it comes down to forex trading. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.